Good morning. It is Passport Monday, and I'm Marina, and welcome to the Rose Nation. And it has been very cold. It is at the moment, it is 11 o'clock p.m. and it is in the 30s. The wind is just awful in the Midwest. It's awful. But I'm feeling a little bit better at the moment. And so I want to go ahead and roll out a reaction while I'm feeling okay. So it's going to be Il Nino, How Do I Live? Now, I had the soundtrack of Freddy versus Jason. That's why I know the song. And that's the only El Nino song that I know. Now, there might be some more. Throw some in the suggestions into the comments. And I know that, well, John is a team member and it's one of his favorite bands. And they were, I think they were born in Latin America and but they formed in 1998 in Union City, New Jersey. So I don't know if that is and it's new metal, by the way. Yeah, I absolutely loved the soundtrack. And I had the CD, and my husband, I think he liked it more. That's probably one of his favorite soundtracks, and he would just play it in a loop in the vehicle at all times. He really liked Killswitch Engage too. The whole CD. I'd like to get a vinyl of The Craft, Queen of the Damned, which was lots of sexy times. So I have lots of good hot moments. And the soundtrack was amazing. Produced everything by Jonathan Davis. And so that is probably one of my favorite soundtracks because I'm a little more sentimental. My husband, I think Fred versus Jason is probably one of his favorites. Yeah, I've been really sick. I think a lot of people are going through that. And let's do the damn thing. I'm talking too much. And this is Roadrunner Records. And there'll be the direct link underneath. Let me move in there before I forget. I've I was gonna do the Nightmare on Elm Street. I had my Freddy Krueger sweater dress. I was gonna do my makeup, all these things for the Halloween live stream. It did not happen. So I'm probably gonna release little bits here and there of the other songs. I think I had five that were on the list. Basically, my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street has to be Dream Warriors. Oh no, Dream Master. Dream Masters and Dream Warriors, amazing too. The songs were kick ass on those albums from the movie, the soundtracks. Let's go again. Please like and subscribe if I'm being a little worthy. I took a gummy and I'm getting acupuncture on my shoulder Monday. So I'm trying to get some stuff set up. So I'm a little under the influence. Hit it. Never seen the music video. Love the video. I had a lot of friends that had garage bands, and that's what it makes me think of. Good times. How can I live without you? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna look more into the lyrics more because, to be honest, a bitch just sings songs and does. Now that I'm a reactor, I delve a little bit more into the lyrics. I'm not the best at it, but it is my opinion. Yay, yay. Let's go. I want to go back to the chorus. Before we get into this, it says that El Nino's video for How Can I Live from the album Confessions. And this was a long time ago, and that is Road Runner Records. And I'm going to give a like and subscribe. I'm not as familiar with Roadrunner Records. Maybe they have a lot of new metal bands, like it is from Epitaph. Fearless Records was a big thing for me in the I used to listen to a lot of Alisana, a lot. And as a matter of fact, The Emptiness, which is a concept album, I think there's like 3 albums that are concept albums from Alisana. And there was a lot of great bands with Fearless Records at the time. There's lots. There's lots of them that I love a lot with the hard metal. Here we go. Listen to that. I've listened to this song not millions. I exaggerate a little bit. I have a tendency to exaggerate a little bit. I've listened to this for when Freddy versus Jason came out. This album, this video is 11 million views 16 years ago. And okay. So I was going in the lyrics and it's not saying what I thought it said. When it said that carries on the stain. Okay, let's start with that again. I am so alike you in many ways. I know I'm just a copy that carries on the stain. I thought they were saying, I do Aaron remixes at all times. Tip the waitress. I thought that it said that carries on the stage, so that thing makes things a little bit different. But I've never listened to this before without headphones. I could hear all kinds of instrumentals, especially with percussion, that I'd never heard before. Amazing, brilliant. Let's go.
About you.
I love that part.
Do you think of me?
Hold that.
Do you? We make the same mistakes.
I love how they're rocking
We
out.
are one and the same.
I like that.
Do you think of me?
Listen to the percussion.
Do you dream of me? I always dream about you. Do you think of me? Do you dream of me? I always dream about you. All the lies in me, all the lies in me. How can I live without you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All the lies in me. How can I live without you?
Goodness. Yeah, it seems like Nightmare. So that it is part of the movie where this beautiful, attractive lady running the streets. It's somebody's terrorizing the village, and looked like she was in like a cage. I could be wrong with that part. Maybe that's just my fantasy. I don't know. You can't take me anywhere, especially when I'm taking Dayquil, Quercetin, Z-Pack, all the things. Well, and then woke up from a nightmare. So either way, it's incorporated, even though it doesn't show the actual footage from the movie. And all that lies in me, all that dies in me, how can I live without you? If you thought I could get any wider. Okay, so I'm looking in song meanings, and lots of people have comments about this song, and another person that says this song is about Christian's relationship with his father. He never got to meet his father, and this is why he talks about him in the songs such as Unframed. If you want some more songs from El Nino, please let me know. Unframed, let me know if you're interested in that song. And I like personal songs the most. You could see this because they are both musicians, and the lyrics tell us how he feels about his father, how unlike they are, and stuff. I like that. Let me see. Oh, okay. So far, a lot of them in the lyrics are talking about Christian, which, let me see something real quick. I'm so sorry. Like, it has been awful being sick all the time. I don't want to snots and everything, right, ladybugs? Okay, Christian, let me see. Because I'm not familiar. What is going on? What kind of shit was that? Yeah, I'm not familiar. And there was a lot of past members from El Nino. Christian Machado. Okay. Brazilian musician. The vocalist of heavy metal band El Nino. So, never met his dad. That's what I've gone through a lot of in my life, but my dad, he keeps me grounded, and I could now, everybody's had mistakes, but he learned from those lessons, and he's a big fan of his daughter. So, my mom was there, but had a lot of mental issues that probably would have been better with her not being in my life. And that is an awful, it's the truth. You know what I mean? And so please put some more stuff in the comments. Little itty bitty factoids, not 5 paragraphs with no breaks. Cause I'm a ooh shiny kind of it. You know what I mean? I can't pay that attention. I try, and then I'm like, oh, look at that tree that's got beautiful flowers, and I'm not even making any fucking sense. Have a blessed day, and bring it with some comments and suggestions. I was looking at my Discord. It's getting really dry. So with passports, it is rock from different countries. Mixtape Wednesday is wherever, any genre. I want to do some Eminem soon. And Freedom Fridays, you just, any kind of genre on both of those too. So if you have any Brazilian, rock, new metals, or from any other country, please put it in the comments. Now, she's clawing the shit out of my ankle. So just go ahead, and she disrupts me so bad. Forgot what I was gonna say. One moment. I'm starting to call Ladybug's Needle, which was the little short sword that Arya had in Game of Thrones, because this girl, my cat, Ladybugs, she has a big tendency of constantly scratching, but she's doing a good job. We have posts everywhere for her. And so she sharpens constantly for the zombie apocalypse. And it doesn't feel good when she's batting at me. See, we had a seat here for her. Animals, cats, I'm telling you. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Obviously, she needs attention. So, yes, please put some comments. What I was about to say is, when I get comments and suggestions, that is not donation. It is random. It's not it's not a personal thing. There's only one of me to react and film. And, but I definitely appreciate all of you all, and links are very helpful. I'm such an idiot. I'm a bonehead. I didn't realize that I had disabled for people to not be able to put their links. Sometimes it goes through, sometimes it doesn't. I was checking through a bunch of shit, and now I turned it back on. Psst, duh. You want to know what my nicknames was? I've got a lot of nicknames, but one of them is Aaron, and that is me. Aaron. Like, yeah, that's my real first name, but it's a long story as to where I got the name Arena. It's just another way of saying Aaron, and my middle name is Ann. So when you go out there in Kansas and the country, you get to hear Aaron Ann. And then I just moved it around and mixed it. You could call me Aaron. You could call me Arena. Doesn't matter. Just be nice. Da, da, da. All the lies and be.